Okay. All right. I'm just gonna be sticking around, and this is gonna be the nighttime of our lives. This, this here is not gonna be looking good on the screen, but hey, you just have to go along with it because it's gonna be nighttime. Okay, let's go. Anyways, hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Real Talk with me, Michael. Okay, this is the second to last episode of season 4. Talk again, like I said, I'm trying to finish all this up. I wanted to wrap everything up right now for the season 4. I have waited for this one. So I want to remind myself that I do 2 episodes since last year. No, that was 2000. No, that was 2022. And then I made like 8 or 9. Like then I made six episodes from last year, and whatever's the remaining episodes I have, it's gonna be like 3 or 4 episodes of some sort. So yeah, so 4 covers 2022, and then somewhere in 2023, and then somewhere in 2024. So it's just 2 episodes. Take a whole year break, and then came back, pick up some few episodes here and there for this year and next year. Ugh. So the reason why that one gapped and I did not even want to keep myself a schedule because I couldn't even make a schedule. I was having a hard time to do the schedule for doing the season 4 because I was planning to finish that this season for everything. Okay. But we'll have that recap on that next episode, which is the last episode of the season. I mean, it was not a season really anymore because it's within over the course of the 2 years. No, yeah, 2 years between 2022 and 2024. It's just 2 years with the 1 year gap that I have not recorded anything at all. So again, I apologize that I have not made it. So, but hey, I gave you the announcement that hey, I should bring back real talk. And yes, I did. And yes, I did. And yes, and yes, I did. And yes, I to get that episode out of there. I need to get that episode out of the way. You know why? Because I really need to get that episode out of the way. I don't give a dang about anything else. No. Frankly, I don't give really, frankly, I don't give a dang about anything else. About this counts as an episode or not. I wanted to this podcast where I feel like it. Now this comes part of whenever I feel like it means I'm too lazy for something. Sometimes I might be busy, sometimes I'm not busy. I don't feel busy, or sometimes I'm very lazy and I want to lay down because of the work days. I'm very tired. Like over the course of 2 years, I was so tired. I was finding a job, but I think my real life has been a little bit of tipsy topsy, made it a little harder after moving places. One from 2022, one from last year. Oh, we'll be moving stuff again and again and again. It's gonna be like moving houses maybe every year. And we might be moving be staying here for 1 year and then we'll move to another house and then be moving and moving and moving around. So we might not have a permanent house at all. But if we would have, with a lot of money and some luck and stuff, we'll have some permanent house here for a uh, long term stay, term rent a month to month. Probably we might go for a long term and stuff. Just like in Niagara, now that we lived there for 9 years, over 9 years. That was almost a decade that we live in that house. And I started my YouTube channel from there. And now it's involved. Now it's evolved. There's an evolution for everything. Okay, as of right now, I'm trying to settle in right now for tomorrow. Well, as of recording this, for tomorrow, might be planning to do moving all our stuff. We'll just start moving to a new storage, a brand new storage that is cheap and we don't very cheap for monthly every time. And we have our locks. So luckily we do have locks right now, but we're trying to find a new storage because we have our old gone. We have a couple storages right there in Tonawanda, New York, and we have moved out one of the storages that we have because we realized that's very expensive. Actually, we realized that it's gonna be very cheap, but by next month, it is very expensive to move. Expensive to keep that thing stay. We want to keep it like under 100 a month for a storage. But now it's over 100. Yeah, we have no choice but to move that stuff out of the way and bring it into this apartment. Our apartment's gonna be very messy. It'll now be full of stuff. Oh man, it's gonna be no space. You have nowhere to go. But we have path. We do have a path to go. And the only place that I can a path right now is in my room. Right now it's changing. Room's already changed. But the path of it going in and out door is very difficult because everything is a bunch of stuff. Bunch of clothes, bunch of old clothes. But we're trying to bring some of the boxes, some of the clothes that have will put fit into this one big boxes. We have a couple of boxes that we want to ship in to my country, to the Philippines, so that once we get everything out of here, so that we can get rid of some of the clothes that we don't need little by little, so that we can donate it or we can just simply either we ship it and we ship all the clothes, put it in the Philippines, or we will donate it into the Salvation Army or Goodwill or anywhere. That is what we're gonna do for this year because we're trying to get rid of all of the bags that we had. It's a lot. Oh my gosh. It is a lot so that we don't anything there once it's already done. Hopefully by summer, those clothes are all those clothes and those messes there gone. And hopefully it'll be a good thing right now. But I might have to consider get rid of some of the clothes that I don't need because I have been keeping a lot of clothes that I have for a long, long time that I may want to consider removing. I will consider removing them. Some of the clothes that I wear, a few times some of them I don't need to wear anymore because I don't like, so I don't like wearing them anymore. I've tried to wear it last, then go into a pile and I'll give that one to Goodwill as well, so that I have less room, so that I still have some clothes and no, I still have some clothes to get comfy with. Okay. And yeah, that's a lot of wardrobes, but we might be adding new wardrobes every time. So those have to be away at some point because there's a lot. Ah, but as of right now, we don't have anything else there. But hopefully, like tomorrow, we will have to find a new storage and put all these junks into a new storage. Because right now, the rent for the storage is very, very expensive. So expensive to rent a storage, and then you pay all the fees and paying the rent of the unit, and then also you have to pay a lock for the first time. But if you already have a lock and they specify like a correct lock of some sort, we don't have to pay for a new lock. We have so many locks right now that we constantly don't need more because we have a lot of locks. We don't need too much of it. But we have some locks but we have one lock that we for it. Kept for it. We do have a lock for the storage and we kept it. So that's good news. So we'll have to find a place so that we can find a place to put all stuff in the storage, and then hopefully by around June or around summer, we will get rid of those clothes as soon as possible. Get those stuff out of the way and worry about all the mess they had. It's terrifying. It's horrible. Okay, anyways, that is pretty much about our stuff and what's going on for like a past few weeks. So I have about this because the way that I learn when I watch, because I do watch childhood videos and then going through school through different kinds of videos, ranging from petty stories from mother-in-laws to some sort of weddings and to some certain cheating. It can be a lot of ways when you cheat. But let's talk about something because I want to bring this topic up about assuming you don't know. Don't judge a book by its cover. Or yeah, basically this quote of this expression every time when I heard of don't judge a book by its cover or don't throw stones in a glass house. I have learned of something because they made so many assumptions about us that you don't even know. You just immediately assume right away, and you're this. Again, no, you're trying. So as I know, I understand you're thinking of me, but not the person that you, but not that particular person. I am not that person you're thinking of, okay? Because I have proof that I'm not that kind of person, not this particular thing or something like that. Okay, so yeah, when it comes to knowing these people are, people will start pointing some things out about them. They will make a lot of assumptions, maybe like the worst assumptions that they have been proving, and they proved it by anything they prove. Those assumptions they will approve. Well, they will need to be backed up by proof. Proof that your assumptions are very correct. Saying, yep, this person is one. Or find these people that look a little bit of sus and trying to mind their own business because I'm trying to mind my own business, but kept looking at my business. But again, don't know this person. You don't know me. You don't know anything about me. Okay. there's a little aspect, but don't realize it. You're saying that you said this, and there's a lot of conversations about having assumptions and knowing that about me. Okay, a little bit of me. Don't know any. You probably don't know any of me yet because there are some things that you should know. You don't know about me. You don't know about my life story. There are some stories that you don't even know and haven't even told anybody, not even my family. It's my that not even know about me. Potentially, you don't even know yourself. You don't know yourself. Family might know about some things, but what they don't know is there's something else that would definitely get them maybe shocked or something like that. So yeah. So yeah. I myself and you learn about a lot of it is like that. Is yeah, don't assume and you always ask. Okay? Just ask. Unless if you already have a proof, don't assume that person is something horrible, bad, but you don't. This person was good. Try good things for you. So yeah, and there's another thing here of okay, there's a lot of examples of don't throw stones in the glass house or don't assume, never make an assumption, just ask. Or there's another thing that I really love is my favorite one. Oh shoot, I can't even I can't remember. So yeah, yeah, never assume, just ask. Or don't judge a book by its cover. Okay? You don't know me. You never know what I'm going through. You don't know anybody else's life's going through. So yeah, don't make no assumptions. Do not make any assumption that you thought that this person is, and they will think me. Say, and then I was gonna say, hmm, you have thought they have thought about me about something. And I will address it. I will address this to you so that know what it is. And you say, don't make any simple comment than saying that what you're assuming things correct. It's not. I'll prove it to you. I'll prove it to you that that's not the person that person through. That's not me. Okay. You don't know about me. You don't know anything. My appearance. You don't know anything about my life. You gotta mind. You have to mind your own business. Okay. Don't go through business and make comments about something that you would know. Don't so that you think that you know something, but you're wrong. You don't know that person. You don't know this person. You don't know these people. That's okay. You have to get to know better. Just ask questions. Never assume. Immediately, don't go pick out immediately and say that, oh, this is the bad person. Oh, this person's another a bad person or something like that. You don't know those people. You have no idea who are you talking to. You may be talking to the wrong person. Okay? Don't. Don't assume. Don't know. Mind your own business. But ask. Okay? Just ask questions. Ask questions about something. Okay? And then, yeah, question, and then now you can fully know who this person is. Okay? So yeah, if you those are wrong and you say those comments back, the only way to be a nice person again and be nice to other people is to apologize. Yeah. Apology is the only way to get them back. But you never forget anything. Okay? Just apologize. Just apologize from what you coming from all the assumptions done. But we will never forget that. If you don't have any apology, I'm not forgiving you at all. Okay? There's no apologies. I'm not forgiving you. There will be no forgiveness whatsoever. There's a lot of big things about never judge. So I really like that. Oh, a lot of that expression say let's cover, okay? You just keep judge things about me, but you don't know that. You just giving us away, but you have no idea what they're going through. Like there's one big example about batching somebody, okay? Don't make batching, right? Because you have to get to know the root of the problem, the root of it all. Because you don't want to turn the women when they're pregnant. Pregnant does not equal up to being fat. Okay, just because you have a bigger belly, that doesn't mean you have mean that they're either fat or pregnant. Mm-mm. Don't assume things, okay? And you don't know what their life story is. And if they explain to the truth is, and if you keep making fun and being a particular bad person, we will not forgive you. And if there are no apologies to be given, there will be no forgiveness at all. Okay? Zero forgiveness. And I'm telling you right now that you cannot make any assumptions about me because I might address you something and I will tell you about something. Okay? I know there's three sides. There are two sides. There are my side and their side. There's three sides. Your side, their side, and the truth. The truth will have their side, put it all together. It's a story. Okay. You have three sides of the story. There are three. Yep. I understand this is another thing. There are three sides of the story. Your side, their side, and the truth. That will make a story. Okay. Never know who's in the wrong, who's in the right, who's in the wrong. Make it make sense. Makes sense. Okay. So yeah, I've learned a lot about don't assume they no, because you don't know this person. Don't think about this person, okay? Without knowing that this is a real thing. It's the truth. Know what the truth is. You don't know that. You don't know anything about it at all. So yeah, don't make any assumptions that you do not even know about. Because you will be in the wrong and you would better apologize. Because no apologize to be giving, that that would cut you you'll get cut off from any communications from me and for anybody else. And that's why one of the things that I have learned for most of the videos that I have watched several several times. Yep, I do learn from that. Okay, now now that we're done with every that we're done with this, maybe we should go on and move on to the. I'm gonna do some couple of Am I the ace in the holes? If that's okay. Because I love doing this subreddit with you. So I'll do a couple because I do love maybe a couple of Am I the ace in the holes from you, from my podcast. So yeah. Hopefully the internet connection doesn't screw me over and stuff. Okay. We'll find out if someone is in the right or someone is in the wrong. So yeah, I'll do three of Am I the ace in the holes that are new. Or maybe let's go to the hot. Let's go to the hot one. Yeah, let's go to the hot one. Very a favorite. I love this subreddit so much. I love it. Love it so much. Everybody's doing it, so now it's my turn. Oh, maybe I should make another am I am I days in the whole video soon. So I'll keep an eye on that on the next time. Yeah, I'll keep an eye on the next time I have, okay? I'll keep it out. Alright, as long as long as my internet connection doesn't screw up or anything, then no, then we'll be okay. Right, I'm taking 3 subreddits. I'm taking 3 posts, and that will be it for our episode. Okay, start with the first one. So it's Am I Days? No, this is this where you ask the audience, the people in the subreddit, find out if you're the a-hole and giving us the story and stuff. I love this. Okay, this one is very short. One is very, very short. Very short. Okay, first one is okay. Am I the ace in the hole? My sister bought her dog and I refused to get in the car. Okay, very, very small stuff. Okay. I, 26 female, arranged for my sister, 29 female, to pick me up from the airport. We do not live with each other, but close to each other, and it's roughly an hour to the airport. She shows up with her little dog in her lap. Oh, it's just a little dog. Okay. I tell her to put the dog in the back seat. She says no. Okay. I tell her I'm not getting in. I'm like, why the heck would you bring it? It's dangerous to drive with the dog in your lap. She says, deal with it. I say no. I walk away and get a taxi. Sure, it costs me money, but it's safer. As soon as I walk away, I have blown up my phone. Over the last day, she's for gas money. I sent a simple text that said no. Am I the ace in the hole here? Okay, okay. So, trying to pick her up because because your sister picked you up from the airport. But there's a twist in this, is that your sister has a dog and it's on her lap. I mean, it's dog in her lap while driving? Okay, um, this is it's dangerous, okay? Can't put your pet dog in your lap while driving. It's like, how in the heck do you drive to the or with your dog on the lap? Isn't it like is it very dangerous to dog on a lap or something? Being reasonable here? Because it's very no, it's very dangerous to drive that thing. Driving things there with the dog on the lap. Yeah, I might more concerned for that. I'm concerned for this one. So yeah, it's very dangerous to try yeah, dog on the lap, and I agree with this OP. I agree with you, OP. So yeah, I'm gonna say this not the ace in the hole. Let's see what the red hat say. Okay. I'm gonna scroll through down because there's a lot of things. Okay. All these commenters seems to be notified you refused to get in a car with a driver whom Bill was not operating the vehicle safely. As a driver myself, I'm horrified by the number of people I see driving with their little dogs under laps between their arms and leaning on the window. It will absolutely impact the driver's reaction time if they have to swerve to avoid something such as someone on the road. And even if they've done it without incident up until now, it only takes one time, not days in the hole. Imagine the dog getting squashed in an accident. That true. That's also true. That is also true. Okay, let me go through another comment down here. Because there are some other comments, right? Okay, nowadays, driving with an unrestrained dog in the car is incredibly dangerous and illegal in my country. They turn to high-speed projectiles if you crash, and could also distract the driver. She should know responsible pet and be responsible pet owner. You're within your rights to expect that from her. I sure can go with the lose though, purely from the standpoint. And poor dog if something happens and it goes by. Yeah, I'm very concerned about it. Driving your car with dog with no leash. or anything like that, or in a cage. I mean, she should have put her in a cage or something like that. It's dangerous. Okay, it is so dangerous. And that dog will get smashed by an airbag. But yeah, yep, your dog's done. That your dog will be done. So yeah, your OP is right. So you're right. Don't like it. It's very certainly she would drive. Yeah, I mean it's good you for taking a taxi or Uber as opposed to your sister. Would you rather have taken a taxi or have someone with pets on their laps? It's like seriously, how did she get to the airport with the dog in her lap? How? You know that's dangerous, right? Yeah, I think seriously. Yeah, I think I agree with this one. Not the ace in the hole. Yep, for you, OP, not the ace in the hole. All right, let's go to another one. Ooh, it's a very long one, but let's get into things. Okay, am I the ace in the hole for telling her if her lab is so hard she can get a job? Okay, entry. I do love her, but I'm really okay. My girlfriend could not get through college because it was too difficult for her. She was 24. You're my age here. She was crying all the time and stressed out. She tried for multiple years but couldn't do it. She said it was too hard for her. And after discussing it a lot, I said she could drop out and I'd take care of her. The idea of giving someone I love a really happy and great life. She can enjoy herself and chase after hobbies. I always picture myself with someone that was highly educated like I was. But I realized it doesn't have to be that way, and some people are happier with the capitalist grind. It was hard for a while, especially when we were younger, and I was still in school, but I'm an engineer now. Since I'm the only person providing, I work upper 40s to mid 50s every week, so 40 to 50. I love my job and I'm passionate about what I do, but it's physically exhausting because that's my energy on the weekends. I'm still really young though, so I'm hoping to work less in the future. She does like 90% of the cooking and cleaning, but we have a smallish condo, live in the big city, so and no kids, but we do have a dog. Wow. Been tough 2 times in the college, and college is very difficult for you. But if you don't like getting college and it's very hard for you, I'm not sure dropping out. I mean, if you're okay with dropping out, you could ask parents and they'll answer announce. You could parents said that you're dropping out of college because it's very hard. But let's see. I'm gonna read the rest of this. Okay. So I was shocked when we were with new friends and she mentioned that she was a stay-at-home mom and it was the hardest job in the world what she did. I corrected her and said we didn't have kids, didn't want any for the next 10 years. Yeah. I mean, being staying at home, you're not home mom yet until you have kids. Once you start a kid, now it's even harder when you have kids. Dogs have taken God, you'll be very responsible. It's hard. But having kids is harder, but combined is way harder. Okay. She said, sure, but our dog is our child. For the rest of the dinner, she went on to talk about how difficult being a housewife is with a woman, that wasn't actually a stay-at-home mom. Really rubbed me wrong. I wouldn't ever say I have the hardest job in the world. No, moms, yeah, being stay-at-home mom, but you don't have a child though. Stay-at-home mom is good, but you don't have a child. You don't have a child. So you're not ready for staying at all. You're 24. You're still fucking a job. Too young. I mean, too young to be a mother or something. Probably too young to be a mother, but we'll see. I'm gonna read this. I'll continue on. Other words, after what she meant, I said she was living the life. I would kill to be in her shoes. I'm clocking 50 hours a week while she sent pictures of her shopping at Target, spending hundreds somehow, and she has the hardest job in the entire world. I said it made me feel really unappreciated. She said I was appreciating her. Okay, it's the hardest job. Cooking and cleaning exhausting. She's said she spent 6 hours cooking yesterday. By putting all she made was a Chipotle bowl. If that's taking 6 hours, something is wrong. She said she was counting in the hours she spent letting the beans simmer. Like GFC. Comes out extremely privileged, which I guess. Also, she has no idea what it's like for me. She's never worked a full-time job in the restaurant way, and she's talking about how hard cooking means is. As if that was hard, she can go back to school, get a job, and we'll cook and clean her. If I hired someone to do her job, I'd save a lot of money. It turned out to a big fight, and she called me the ace in the hole. Am I ace in the hole? No. 24, you still have time. Or being around is still have time. If you want around school, then get back to the school. And if you want to get a job, get a job. Okay? Don't this one that's like a gas or keep cooking. Cooking is the hardest thing to do. Like, it's not that hard. You just at home is not hard when you don't have a child. You're not consider yourself a mom, okay? Because you don't have a kid. You don't have a kid. That was not even because you'll be throwing some responsibilities, but that does not make you any money. Just stayed home, do all the chores and stuff. But you're gonna have to make money somehow. Gotta find a way to make money somehow because you doing a lot of staying at home for too long. Because if I stay at home and don't have a job, I will keep looking for other jobs so that I don't have to fill in the gap. Otherwise, you would be filling in like a long gap, and that's not good. That is not good if you don't have a gap or something. So, so yeah, I think, yeah, you're not the, Opie, you're not the ace in the hole. You better have find a job by now, okay? All right, say, not the ace in the hole. You're being taken advantage of. This will not get better. You should consider yourself lucky she's just a girlfriend and you have no kids. Okay, because it's just girlfriend and boyfriend thing. Okay, and have no kids. She's not okay. Leave now. She'll always be entitled and always think she's doing more. Count being simmering? She's so ridiculous. I agree, and it's over by. I feel horrible reconsidering our relationship with this, but I am. She just want to stay at home being entitled to be a guest or something. That, but yeah. And you're still boyfriend and girlfriend here. Yeah. I think you should consider breakup with her. Job. She has to be home. Can't have a mom because you're not even engaged, you're not even married at all, and you don't have kids. You're still boyfriend, girlfriend. Okay, yeah. May realize how entitled and ungrateful she is. Yeah. Entitled to be staying home with no rent, no money at all. In the condo. Uh, to have a rent free in her head. No, you're not entitled to anything. Constantly food to simmer as the amount of time you spend working. Yeah. Taking the food to simmer and then working, that's not a job, sweetheart. That is not a job. That's putting counting the beans, the simmering stuff. That is not simmering. That's not a job. That does not make you any money. I'm not gonna make any decision. I'm gonna think about it. But definitely don't think our relationship continue. Don't think our relationship can continue the way it currently is. You should at least got a job, maybe. I agree. I don't know. I think it's good for everyone to work at a full-time job, at least some part. I agree. No question. Decade. Sorry. Okay. Let me see going through. Yeah, it's really tough there. Oh, there's a lot disagree there, but see what other comment. I'm gonna go scroll through now some other comments. and she's supposed to stay at home adult, and she's not even one. Yeah, no. I work 50 hours a week with a salary job at school. I have a cat. I cook and clean. I'm an adult. She's not staying at home. She's a spoiled staying at home adult because she's not even, yeah, not even close into being a wife at all. Job in the world, like staying at home, because that, no, it's easier. And you say, oh, I'm just cooking and cleaning just 6 hours. It's the hardest job. You stay home mom is the hardest job. Well, not staying at home mom. It is an adult. You're an adult. Not even in a relationship at all. Well, you're not even close to being wife. Not quite. Okay, what does she would bring to the cooking, cleaning, instead of our being an adult? It's not a job. See, cooking, cleaning does not count as make, not lead you to make money. If you're into cooking and cleaning, there are some jobs that can do that. I can understand if you have young children, but you don't. I truly believe you should find someone who's of your caliber and isn't gleefully spending your money on Target shop while gripping about their hard work. Not the ace in the hole. Yeah, I agree with that one. Couldn't say any more. Not the ace, so she needs to get her lazy butt and get a job. Agree. Important. Do not allow her to whoops a baby you, or you'll end up doing all the work for the kid too. Yeah, I agree. So don't put her for being entitled, okay? Don't give anything to an entitled person. Not even your girlfriend, okay? Not even your entitled girlfriend. Don't give anything away. Because it will be easier for, because that job will be easy. Life has to be very hard, so you're gonna do something hard. Don't make your life very easy, because it's not gonna be that easy for long. Mm-mm. Easy when you're a kid, but adults, you're gonna have to, you're gonna do something very hard. You have to put yourself in the position of being an adult, make it harder. Okay, keep it on that. Nowadays, if you're looking after one dog and cleans one kind of such a hard for her, imagine what happens when life really starts getting hard. If you have kids, if you lose a job, if it's very ill, she's like a self-entitled mooch who has no clue what the she'll be living in some imaginary world. Well, doesn't have to worry about anything. But this is real world, okay? You're in a real world, you'll have to deal with everything. What if he's no longer with you anymore? What if OP is no longer with you anymore? What if he's out of the picture? Then how are you gonna live? How are you gonna eat? How are you gonna be well clothed? How are you gonna do all these? How are you gonna have kids? How are you gonna lose your job if no one is there for you? How are you gonna do this? Well, real world, okay? Hello, welcome to the real world. It's hard, okay? It's hard. So yeah, I agree with you, Opie. You're not the ace in the hole. All right, one more. One more. Want to get this in here. Okay. Am I the ace in the hole for not wanting to send extra cash along with my monthly child support to help my child's mother out of a jam? Hmm. Okay. I'm very interested with this one. Okay. For a bit of context, the mother of my child has two other kids that are not biologically mine. The firstborn she had before our relationship, the middle child, which is mine, and the youngest, which she had with her now husband. She also collects CS from me for our child, a third of my income specifically, so one third of your income. Last night, I got a phone call for her telling me that her husband's car was broken to that the birthday gifts and that the birthday gifts that her and her husband had in there for the youngest upcoming birthday has been stolen. She received to ask if I could send her extra along with my regular CS to by what was stolen. I'll tell her no, tell her no, and essentially tell her that this is her and her husband's issue, so it doesn't involve my kid in any way. So she attempts to shame me, claim that it's gonna be my fault for doesn't her youngest doesn't get a birthday. She also made sure to inform me that she will be taking me back to court to attempt child support to raise my child support and take away little visitation I have, send her extra money. Okay, mother's child is in the jam. Now out. Am I the ace in the hole? It's your husband who's having an accident. She should be dealing with her and not you. Okay? Deal with her husband and not you. And that has nothing to do, kids, okay? Her child, her problem. Her family, her problem. Okay? This doesn't even make your business. It has nothing to do with you and your child. It has nothing to do all of it. I would ask her for money? No. You gotta ask her husband, okay? He's not OP is not your problem, okay? It's not an OP's problem. It's your problem and then you already have it already. Okay? It's your kid, your problem. Okay? You're not entitled into anybody else's money, and you're not. Shouldn't be. So I'm gonna say, yeah, you're not Days in the Hole, OP. Let's see what everybody say. Not Days in not your kid, not your problem. Exactly. You should always keep all communication with her in text. That way, would have that way you have it all written down. Talk to your lawyer. Yeah, you got to talk to your lawyer about that situation. Okay, obviously the first thing the thing I did after our phone call was leave Miller a voicemail. Currently waiting on a call back. Okay, good. Okay, the first thing to do when she calls to is to state text me only. You'll need a serious paper trail. See, paper trail will be through a lot of it. Okay, yeah. Okay, let me see. That, and if he's in one party consent state, then start recording conversation. Or just tell her at a time, hey, I'm recording this conversation. If you're comfortable, keep talking. If not, text me. Yeah, that's because that extortion. He needs to inform his attorney of the threat and proceed accordingly. OP, that is not your monkey, therefore it's not your circus. Yeah, not your monkey, not your circus. All says leaves a, who leaves a bunch of presents in the car. Keep that one. Make it clue in. Okay. Bold-faced lie. I don't know your personal situation, but you will receive a home for your son. Seems unhinged. Is petitioning full custody an option? So based on the threat, you may want to take that step. Not based. Yep. Okay. Let's see what other comments would say. That not days alone. It would be amusing to see what she planned to tell the courts. My ex won't pay for my other husband's kids' birthday gifts. Punish him. Make him pay. You could encounter with she's unhinged, and I think my kid's not safe there. I'll take custody and she can pay support. Her using custody as blackmail to get money your out of you for something completely unrelated to your child is a BS. Okay, and it's edited. I don't know where you live, but where I am, if someone has presents stolen out of the car, and the first question asked is, why are you keeping stuff in your car? You should probably take out all that presents by now. Okay? Yeah. Again, it's your child, it's your problem. Okay? It has nothing to you can tell the court's all well, you can't tell she can tell she wants in the court. The one's in the court, but you will not be to win back. You're not gonna win at all. Yep, you're not winning this game. You're in a losing game for sure. So yeah. It's all threats. Yeah, that's definitely a threat, and I didn't even realize it. I didn't even realize it was a threat. Jeez. Okay, and then I'll scroll down to one more. Wow, not days, no. They can file for theft through insurance to get their stuff back. Sucks about the car getting broken into, but in what way is that your fault? Your responsibility. Not even your kid? She ran to the bar, Mary. She just wants it. Hey, can I have some money? Our stuff got stolen, and we want your help on it. Nope. No, that's a. She wanted a money out. Yeah, she wanted the money out of you. Again, not a kid, not a problem. Not your monkey, not your circus. That is has nothing to do with a child or anywhere in some way. Okay, yep, I agree with you, OP. You're not the ace in the hole. You're not. You're not. Okay, that is pretty much it for this podcast, this episode. We have one more episode left, and that's it. I'll wrap up. Okay? Alright. I had a great time to do this podcast. I really want to keep doing more and more. Alright. I got nothing else with that, and all I can say is goodbye, everyone, and take care.